The Matt Stafford stuff's getting interesting.
Wild.
Very much so.
What is this, AJ? We saw him at the ESPYs. He looked good. Saw him sitting in
backs are weird. Backs are weird, though. Like, backs all of a sudden you can be good for a couple months, and then he wakes up and it's weird one day, or you sneeze or something happens to throw something out.
Yeah, sneeze, cough, laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about it. You accidentally drink too much, you know?
Yeah.
And that just tightened up. And then and now granted, we assume that it's muscle or something along nerve, something like that. If it's bones as well, I mean, there's so much. Your back's so fucking big, you know. And I don't want to sound like a complete doofus, but you don't think about it, okay? Because you don't see it. That son of a bitch is where's it at?
Way back
there. It's back there. There's so many things. That's why they're saying it's a back. Like, we have no idea. That could be so many different things. And then they bring in this bazillion dollar life trailer.
Is that an Airstream?
That seems like a red flag.
There?
That's originally an Airstream, which is a high quality travel living RV, if you would like. They have multiple different styles and anything for you if you need it. It is very dependable, durable, and although it looks like it could just get blown over, it won't. It is very sturdy for you. It's a great rig that Airstream is there. Now, these people bought a very expensive Airstream and say, you know what, let's make it even more expensive. How? We're going to make it super duper life one. You're walking here, you're going to spend some time in here, and you're just going to feel elevated. I think it's maybe a Gary Brecka type thing. Sure.
Hyperbaric deprivation.
There's red light.
There's red light therapy in there. That's one of the stations, if you will.
I would assume this is a wellness device that aims to optimize human performance and promote holistic health through a combination of non-invasive technologies. They got AQ Shipley's red light face thing in there. They got the back thing in there. I assume they got that little sit-in thing.
O2 chamber.
Yeah, that you sit in, makes you healthy after 40 minutes if you got a cold or something like that.
Yeah.
You sit in there.
All right, cryo tank.
You never heard of that one?
No.
I saw it in a guy's house.
Need that good.
Very expensive house this guy had, and it was a beautiful, beautiful house. And he had an entire part of the house that was strictly to making him live forever. And he had all the tricks in there.
Yeah.
I mean, we had steam room, sauna, cold tub, face.
Hot tub,
face red light, body red light. Then there was this little concoction over here. You get down in there, you sit in there. 30, 40 minutes, whatever you got, you don't have anymore. I'm like, what? When do you do this? Every day. I don't want anything ever.
Yeah, probably add 4 days to his life.
That's enough.
Hey, you never know what you're going to get done in those 4 days.
This guy has 27 hours in his 24 hours as well. So that's not just 4 days. That's actually 4.5 days for this guy. But nonetheless, I don't like that this is happening. You know, and I assume this company probably knows somebody at the Rams, and I assume somebody uses this company. I assume that this is a thing because guys will use no stone unturned to get healthy. I mean, we're sitting here on the screen with a guy, you know.
Yeah.
This guy drank his own piss.
Exactly.
So
No.
that's non-invasive. Maybe they're doing that in there. Maybe
If someone said it did help you, if someone said it cured injuries, I'm sure much more people would try drinking their own pee.
Work for you.
So can we just get it cleared? Because I am a little bit torn on this entire thing.
What's that?
You did not drink your urine?
Never tasted any piss. Mine, anyone else's, nothing.
You sure?
Wow.
Right-handed guy.
Not a pee guy. Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm not. That's I don't. I understand you going about it and saying things like this and bringing it up with, you ever drink your own piss, Chris Paul? Like any guest we have in person, you want to ask him and say that I did it, which I get it. No, I didn't. And even if I did, I wouldn't be like scared to admit it. I would tell you.
Okay, but I think, why does my head believe? Because, you know, I feel like...
Okay.
Why does it believe that you did that? Why? I don't know why that's... Did you say it one time jokingly in a conversation?
Never. I never said it. We've heard UFC fighters say that they've tried drinking their own pee.
He covered the sport for a while. So.
Well, one time he pissed all over the floor of the old office.
And he got down on his hands and knees and lapped it up like a dog.
Yeah, we thought that he might have just spilled it from his growler.
So much recovery juice.
They spilled on the floor.
My growler, my Yeti full of pee I just brought up.
Yeah, boom.
What I'm saying, though, is guys have done a lot of obscure, and women, professional athletes, have done a lot of very obscure, and actually, you know, I'm going to say you haven't done the most obscure things that these dudes have, just strictly because you're a smarter species than us. So, like, that is just what it is. If you tell a professional athlete that if they do, like AJ just said, you do this, you will have a better career. There are dudes, not all dudes, You know, there's certain levels to commitment to all those types of things, but there are guys that are wired. I mean, you look at Mac Hollins. He shows up barefoot every game, and then he just told, I believe, Bussin, that the reason why he does that is because you got to face some hard shit every day. You know, I can't get too soft. It's like, okay, so he's a guy that will do whatever if it feels like it challenges him, makes him better. So this little trailer thing didn't really bother me that it was there. But the fact that Matthew Stafford was supposed to do allegedly individual drills, and then he's in street clothes, and then he's in his teleporting device, I don't know. You know, that's kind of my thoughts on it, D-Buck.
Yeah, I'm definitely worried. We talked about it yesterday just because of who Matt Stafford is and who he's always been. I mean, the fact he's even still playing. Like, he got drafted at the top of our class, and he's still playing. So for him not to show up to training camp and not want to take all the reps. We know starting quarterbacks, especially franchise quarterbacks like he is, they want to take all these reps in training camp. So the fact that he's not there in practice, and then they said he was going to be there at a certain day, Monday, didn't show up, didn't practice there, I am concerned getting this close to the season. I don't know if I'm more or less concerned after seeing that gimmick. It is L.A., and in L.A. and Arizona, you see some weird shit like that from time to time. So we'll see. I hope he's healthy, because that is a great roster, and obviously he's a great quarterback still can spin it.
I'm not really scared, though, right? We saw him.
Yeah, and he looked okay out there.
Okay, he looked handsome, didn't he, Foxy?
He did.
He looked incredible.
He was glowing.
But you mentioned it. Like, there is a chance that sitting in those seats at the ESPYs, like that may have messed up his back, because those seats are very uncomfortable. And
you left early. You don't even know what it would be like.
Well, that's exactly right. He probably stayed for the whole show. You know, had we gotten out of there, I don't know. I might have been looking for that thing the next day. Listen. They're obviously not going to come out and say that something is wrong with him, and he might be fine, but just like the going to no matter what end of like the earth they can to emphasize and let everyone know, hey, if there was a game tomorrow, he'd play. He's fine. Everything's going to be fine. It's like when you get that hammered over your head enough, it's like, well, now I'm starting to think that he might not be fine.
Not what we asked, though.
There's red flags.
An epidural. Okay, you're not getting an epidural if
you're giving birth to playing football.
Yeah. Bingo, yeah. If it's not a birth type of event or pain, like that's the thing for me. It's like there's no way this guy is healthy. And what really sucks is they were so good last year, and they were so close, and now they have Devontae Adams, and Matt Stafford can't even throw Devontae Adams a football. Devontae Adams, he probably wants to go back to Las Vegas at this point. It's sad.
I'll tell you what, Las Vegas vibes are awesome. I love that Geno Smith's flipping people off. I love that Pete Carroll's got his back. I like that Max Crosby's in on it. And Pete Carroll saying, we win, man. That's just what I do. So you know who else does? McVay. Doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
McVay wins.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's about, because he's such a baby face. We all just, he's the whiz kid. It's like he wins, though, too. Yep. He lost Aaron Donald last year. We thought it was over. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
We thought it was over for this entire team. Going to take a couple years to build this back up. We were actually given victory. Congratulations, Sean McVay, turning down like $25 million a year to call games and to rebuild the Los Angeles Rams. Matthew Stafford, he's sticking around for a rebuild. Good for them. It's good for them. That's what we were saying last year. We're like, Stafford needs to retire. Aaron Donald just retired. Yep. You won a Super Bowl. You're rich. Go live.
Trade Cooper Kupp, week 7.
Yeah, exactly. Sean McVay. See ya. Sean McVay, you need to retire. Go do TV. You did it.
Yeah,
you did.
Put Stafford on the other teams.
What's that?
Last year, we had him Giants,
Giant.
Couple other teams.
Could this be McVay's fault? Because he's under that bar all the time, and he's looking jacked. And Stafford's like, "Oh, I need to come in here and I need to put McVay in his place." And he put 525 on his back, and maybe that's what happened.
I'm telling you, Matt Stafford's not putting 525 on his back.
Plus, they were working with the safety bar, anyways. That soft bar, the squat bar that people don't respect if you're a big squatter.
No, if you're a retired athlete, which leads to he got drafted same draft class we did. Think about how long I have been.
They retired for like 8 years.
How long?
8 years we've been doing
He
this
is
show.
still doing it.
And he got slaughtered in Detroit.
Yeah,
had no O-line the entire time.
Old hitting rules.
And this is what I was doing. Okay, I was going, whoa, man. Boom, bang. That's what I was doing. Okay, that was my career. Think about that. 8 years later, his career.
Yeah.
You could land on quarterbacks, too. The first half of his career, you could tackle him and actually plant him into the ground.
Played with Calvin Johnson.
You know what? I'm thinking he's okay to take off a couple training camp weeks. Okay, this guy's done enough football. Everybody's talking about Aaron is old, which we can't even talk about that. Aaron got drafted before him.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of, if Aaron would have went into that tube Okay, this bio tube of health. You guys all saw the tweet. X would have exploded.
Well, if Aaron went into that tube, he would have gone back in time and prevented COVID, like he could have. You know, that's what you're not thinking about.
But how far back do you got? No. Do we have? I'm not. We don't need it.
That's true. He may have gone all the way back and met the original Mother Aya.
Yeah, well, maybe
For shoot.
Excuse me. You got we're looking for the 8th one. Dimension, I believe, is where I'm trying to get to. What part of the Airstream is this in?
Right.
Combine these two routes right here. Why don't you do that? Let me show you what's about to happen.
You need to get to which, I guess the...
How many are there?
9? Is that the...
9 dimensions, I believe.
I'm trying to remember. But one of them shoots you right, like you get a fast pass.
The wormhole.
Like one you get
That's the frog. That's the venom on the back of the frog. I'm pretty sure that sends you right to...
I thought it was one that was over...
Don't go licking frogs if you're listening. Disclaimer.
Yeah, we are not promoting it, but I think there's one that's over yonder that takes you right like a fast pass, but I think it's hard to get to.
Yeah.
From what I'm understanding, I'm not looking to change any dimensions. I'm happy right the fuck here, which I think is 3. I think we're in the
correct.
they're in the 3rd dimension. I do believe. I believe. 4th one I heard is tough to get through. I heard it's a little bit of a spiritual ride.
That's going to be the worst one.
I heard it's a tough one. 4th one's got pretty big. You're staying in 3, I guess, is what the 4th dimension does as you're trying to get out of there. Sure. That's when you're pooping and puking. And
Battle of the Bulge.
But then I heard once you get through 5, 6, kind of soft, and then you get...
Right. 7, 8, 9 are your meat and potatoes.
That's where you're...
Yeah, I got bad sense of direction, so getting back is what I'm worried about.
Well, some people never do.
Yeah, they never come
And
back.
I think that is
the worry.
But for some people, and I don't want to take this in an incredibly serious manner, but ayahuasca and coming back ties together to Bob Parsons' story. Bob Parsons was in Vietnam, I believe.
Yep.
And then he tried ayahuasca 20-some years later. And it wasn't until after that, a lot of PTSD. I think a lot of people in the military have been trying ayahuasca and these different things to like kind of, because I think it's kind of like a reset on your brain a little bit. You got to go through it all. He said that was the first time he felt like he came home from Vietnam. It was like 20-some years later after he did ayahuasca. So what I'm saying is, I am not an ayahuasca guy. I don't think everybody should be ayahuasca people. But I think if you're looking for something, I think that is something that they say calls you.
Oh, yeah.
And it like does that whole thing. But I know a good thing, I'm never going to be in that rainforest, AJ. And I don't know if it's in that immortal teleportal thing. I don't know if it's in there.
Could be.
Say never.
I'm good right here in the 3rd dimension, I think, for now.
Yeah, you're right. Don't say never.
Down the road.
Maybe somebody will really have a good sales pitch for that 8th dimension. I'm like, oh, fuck, I need to get there.
I can hit my driver straight.
Bob Parsons said he was reading greens.
Yeah, he did.
He made every putt.
See, now you're selling me.
Plans for telling.
Tell me more.
Felt as if the greens were telling me where to put it. That's why I made the green.
Yeah.
That's PXG, baby.
Exactly.